EIE was started from a protest in 2010, so it wasn't a planned organization. I often say that I've made it up as I've gone along. And so over the last 12 years, we've really just done a lot in different areas, especially leveraging social media to get citizens to understand their power and use it. And the context most powerful is that we're in a democracy, but a lot of us don't understand what that means. It's not taught in schools, so you don't grow up understanding that you have power, understanding who's accountable to you. And also we forget the power of language. So I'm Yoruba. In Yoruba, government is Ijoba. Ijoba means the king's domain. And in a kingdom, the king has the final say. In a democracy, the citizens have the final say. So in one vein, you're telling citizens they have power. In another vein, you're telling them they live in the king's domain. But it's also been very rewarding to see how citizens have come alive over the last 12 years. A lot more engagement, a lot more questions are being asked, a lot more people are paying attention to how government is run. But we're still very far from where we need to be. And also the challenge of running a non-profit in Nigeria. A non-profits don't generate revenue, so we're dependent on the goodwill of others as well as grants. But there's still a lot more that needs to be done to just scale this idea that citizens have power. So in 2019, when we were preparing for EIE's 10th anniversary, which will have been in 2020, we reached out to a few friends and partners to write their reflections on EIE's journey over what will have been 10 years. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we couldn't publish it at the time, so now we're publishing it. There are 46 contributors in addition to myself. The foreword is written by Christopher Kolade. But in addition to that, every year since 2014, in the year before an election, we hold a fundraising auction. Celebration of our 12th anniversary, an opportunity to thank our 46 contributors, which are very wide-ranging, from Tubaba to Obi Ezekwesili, from MI to Aisha Yusufu, from Zila Karewe to Shinwoni Gide. Just a real mix of different people reflecting on their thoughts on our work and Nigeria.
We're here for the EIE Forum. They are a non-governmental organization that is focused on basic human rights and good governance. They have a book, it's called The Footprint. It is written by 46 authors, and the foreword is written by D. Christopher Kolade. Come with me.
After the two protests, the coordinators and participants continued to meet. And the general conversation was that we can't continue to protest every time we were upset. So what did we want to do? We decided to focus on the 2011 elections, and that's when our election work started. We coined acronym RSVP, Register, Select, Vote, and Protect. And the idea was that these are the 4 things to do to get engaged or stay engaged in the process. Register to vote, select credible candidates, vote on election day, and then protect your vote.
EIE kind of keeps the pulse alive. Yes. And you know, just when you get overwhelmed with the process of Nigeria, they kind of remind you that you're part of that process. So that's why I've never lost touch. I think as far back as 2011.
It's so important. In the history of our country, it's very rare to find organizations that have been institutionalized beyond the founders. You are very hard-pressed to find any organizations where, many organizations in Nigeria, where the founding board members are no longer in charge of that organization, or that its impact continues to be strong through at least 2 generations.
Since 2010, this movement started. EIE was officially registered in 2012. And this is 2022. And over the course of the years, we have the people that started this movement. They have been with us. And in the course of the movement, we've had new people that have joined us.
I'd like to invite everyone else who's contributed to the book, who's in the audience, to please join us as we unveil the book.
Please, let us put our hands together as they all unveil Footprint.
beyond just getting your PVC, try and get informed, right? Learn more about issues, learn why we're doing this, learn why there's a need to choose wisely, learn why we shouldn't vote based on any tribal sentiments, but vote based on who we feel can get the job done.
Well, I'm here to support this NGO. They've been doing so much good work in terms of voter education, voter engagement, and just generally civic engagement and civic enlightenment, and it's been consistent, which is something that's so rare in Nigeria today, so I'm here to show support for that.
Well, I'm here for today's program, celebrating, enough is enough, and just getting to meet other like-minded people and reinforce the values we all stand for, the values and ideology we all stand for.
That's it for us for today. My name is Lois Ogune for Guardian TV. Thanks for watching.